What's up, DG? It's Matt, and welcome to Week 16 NFL picks. Last week we went 8-8, and that is pretty average. And our overall is 131, 91 and 1. We're chilling, and our peak 13-3 as always. We are never gonna get that ever again this season, probably. But let's get into the picks this week. Also, have a Merry Christmas. We got 49ers going into Tennessee. Play the Titans on Thursday night. 49ers 8-6, Titans 9-5. Titans suffered a 4-turnover loss against the Steelers, and that's not good for the Bengals. Meanwhile, you got the 49ers, so we're just cruising along when fucking teams like the Falcons. So I don't know who's gonna take this, but part of me just says the Titans are not going to fumble the ball that much again. So, key game, there are so many key games this week. So many, more than, there's like 5 regular games, and the rest are key games. Ridiculous. But give me the Titans. I'll give them the win here. Next up on Christmas, you got the Browns playing the Packers. The Browns have a lot of players on COVID. The Packers do not. They've scored a lot of points against the Ravens. The Browns haven't been looking good. They haven't been scoring enough points. Key game, of course, but I'm going to give this to the Packers because they are just so good. They clinched a playoff spot as well. I feel like Browns are definitely fighting for more, but Packers should win this game. And it's in Lambeau, so yeah, it's not happening. Especially on Christmas. There could be snow. Look forward to that. Next up, you got the Colts going against the Arizona Cardinals, who have been struggling. Now, they have been struggling. Jonathan Taylor's an absolute beast. But if the Cardinals want to, stay, they want to stay to that division lead, because the Rams are catching up to them. They got to win this game, and for that reason, I'm going to have them win it. I think they're going to bounce back. Obviously, they looked at the Rams, and they're like, shit, we lost. And they did not prepare for the Lions game because they didn't think they'd lose, but they just didn't prepare. Kind of like the Bengals against the Jets. You just saw that they didn't prepare. Next up. Speaking of the Lions, by the way, you got the Lions going into Atlanta to play the Falcons. I really want to just give the Lions the upset, but I feel like they're just not going to win anything else after this. They want to get that good draft pick. I don't even know who's good in the draft this year, but again, we'll give the Falcons the win here. Matt Ryan's going to be happy because he'll be 7-8, hopefully. Next up, I believe this is a key game. Yes, it is, and it's the Rams playing the Vikings, 10-4 versus a 7-7. The Vikings just destroyed the Bears, and they're due for a loss. Give me the Rams, and the Rams are gonna keep going with the Cardinals, man. They're gonna keep pace. They haven't took the division yet, but if they win and Cardinals lose, that could mean trouble. Next up, you got the Jags versus the Jets. You already know, guys. You knew it since the beginning of the season. This is the toilet bowl, my guy. Oh yeah. 2-12 versus a 3-11. Who's winning it? I'll tell you right now who's winning it. The Jets are winning it because the Jags are fucking awful. Next up, you got the Giants playing the Eagles. Eagles, last time they played this team, the Giants upset them by 1 possession. They believe it was like 7-13. I don't think that's going to happen again because Mike Glennon, giraffe neck Glennon, is not going to let that happen. He's going to let the tank commence. Therefore, give me the Eagles to win here. Next up, you got, should be a better weather game. The Bills versus the Pats. Second time playing. It was a monsoon last time they played. And the Patriots only had to throw the ball 3 times to win. I don't think that's going to happen again. So it's a key game. I think if the Bills get to they really get the pass game going, they're going to win this game. And I'm going to have them win the game. Keep that AFC window tight. Oh my God. Freaking AFC, man. Absolutely. The entire NFL is the same this year. But next up, you got the game of the week. The Ravens are going into Cincinnati to play the Bengals, who just smacked them 41-17 in their own home stadium last time they played. Both 8-6. The Bengals are leading the North now. To absolutely control it, they have to get the win here. Am I going to pick them to get the win here like I didn't last time? I picked the Ravens last time, and the Bengals won. Do I pick the Ravens again? Is there a jinx here? Is there a curse? I don't think so. Give me the Bengals. Let's go, boys. Jamar Chase is not going to be double teamed. They already announced. We're wearing blackout. Last time we blacked out, we got destroyed by the Browns. So hopefully this will break the curse. Joe Burrow is really trying to prove that he's one of the big dogs in the AFC with this game. Let's do it. Stay in the playoff race. Go Bengals. Who they, baby? Next up, you got not a key game. You got the Chargers playing the Texans. Chargers should win this game, no problem. Texans did a good job against the Jags, but again, they're just the Jags, and I predicted that. So feels bad for the Texans, man, that you gotta go against the Chargers, who are inconsistent, but I think they'll get this win. They should have the win. Next up, you got the Bucks, who got shut out against the Saints. They didn't just lose; they got shut out. Tom Brady. Bunch of fumbles, bunch of players, starters hurt for him. He has no receivers anymore. Can they make the Super Bowl without Chris Godwin? Can they win the Super Bowl without Chris Godwin? I don't know, but they're definitely going to win out this season. That's why I'm going to have them win this game, obviously. They're going to win out. Most likely, they got the Panthers, the Jets, and the Panthers again. So it shouldn't be a problem there. It's really the postseason that is going to worry everyone. Also, if they win out, they'd be 13-4. Can the Packers have a better record than that? We'll see. I got the hiccups. Shit. Next up, get your circles ready, boys. You got the Sea Bears. The Bears versus the Seahawks. 4-10 versus a 5-9. This is almost a laughable toilet bowl. This is a toilet bowl no one would expect to be a toilet bowl. It almost is if the Jags and the Jets didn't play. But I don't know, man. I don't know how I feel about the Seahawks, but I just watched the Bears, and they are just fucking awful. Give me the Seahawks here in a win. Rush should have a day with them. Justin Fields could actually get this team to win. You know, that Seattle defense isn't anything to boast about, but I trust Russell Wilson here. I believe he's going to cook up the Bears. Get them Sea Bear circles out. Next up, you got the Broncos versus the Raiders. Last time these teams played, the week before, John Gruden got fired, and the Raiders absolutely destroyed them. I think they're going to do it again in a very much key game. Teddy Bridgewater's also hurt. They have Drew Lock the rest of the season. Not going to happen. Give me the Raiders to get a win here, and I'm going to tell you why they win. They got Daniel fucking Carlson, who is a god at kicking the ball this year. Congratulations to Daniel Carlson, by the way, and what he's accomplished. And Derek Carr, both of the DCs, of course. And it's good. This is an interesting game, actually, because you got the struggling Raiders who are having their end season collapse. But remember, they win every 1 and 2 games. So you got to pick them to finish out 9-8 or 8-9. So they're gonna win one of these games, and I think it's gonna be against the Broncos with Drew Lock, and it's in their home stadium. They gotta win. Next up, a very intriguing matchup. You got the Steelers, who just somehow beat the Titans. I don't know how. And then you got them going into Arrowhead to play the Chiefs. The Chiefs are just on a roll, man. Who's gonna stop them? I don't want the Steelers to stop them because that means the Bengals have to worry about that shit in the division in the long run. Key game, of course. Who takes it? Give me Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs, and then maybe we'll beat them next week. Maybe I'll pick that. No, probably not. But yeah, give me the Chiefs. The Steelers only seem to show up in the fourth quarter, and if you're gonna show up in the fourth quarter against the Chiefs, the score is gonna be it's gonna be over. Game's gonna be over by then. So, have fun. Next up, you got the Washington football team going into Dallas to play the Cowboys. It was not a close game at all, and then the fourth quarter happened, and then it was 20-27. Cowboys won barely off of a pick six by Dak Prescott that got them back in the game. Is it going to be closer this time? Well, Garrett Gilbert might be the starter, so no. I hinge my bets. Obviously, this big, playoff implications, of course, and who wins the division here. Wait, no, never mind. They can't get back in. The Eagles can get back in though, but this is a key game for the Dallas Cowboys too. Keep control of that. Believe if they win, they win the division. Yeah, they do. So, big game for Dallas. Give them the W, by the way, if that wasn't clear. Last game, you got Dolphins playing the New Orleans Saints, who shut Tom Brady out 9-0. Their offense had nothing, but their defense looks so fucking elite. And I just got word that Taysom Hill and Trevor Siemian both have COVID. So, I mean, if there is nothing, if the Dolphins don't win this game, this is the upset of the week, by the way. It has to be the upset of the week. There's nothing else to be an upset. Bills and Pats is going to be close. Colts and Cardinals also going to be close. It is. I gave this the upset of the week just because. A lot of people count the Dolphins out. A lot of people probably think the Saints win this game, but now both. Ian Book, I think his name was. I don't even know who the hell that is. How do you expect to win a game with a quarterback you've never even heard their name? Well, I guess Mike White, but Tua should get his team back. Their team, Dolphins, could actually make the fucking wild card if this shit keeps happening. This is crazy. They're getting a lot of breaks here at the end of the season. They win this game, oh boy. AFC, man, looking mighty, mighty tight. But that's going to do it for this week. No buys, of course, anymore. Have a good week, guys. Have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.